everyone! So now that we are past the holidays, it is the perfect time of year for a little reorganization. The most wonderful time of the year. So who else has these sad old magazine holders that are definitely past their best days? Mine are all bent, they're falling over, they're not really useful or nice to look at. So today I'm going to show you how to resurrect them, and then I have a little hack for a new way to use them. So let's get into it. So grab one of your magazine holders and open up the bottom, and then carefully peel open the flap where it's glued shut so that the entire thing can open flat. Then grab a roll of contact paper, cut a piece to fit the entire magazine holder, and apply it to the inside side, pressing it down flat and pressing out any air bubbles. Use a craft knife to cut off the excess, and for the large sections, you can actually put them back onto the backing paper to use them again in another project. Now fold it back up and use hot glue to glue that flap closed again, being careful to line it up perfectly. For the bottom, I like to use a piece of packing tape to hold it all together. So now that the inside is covered, we're going to cover the outside as well. Take your time and apply the contact paper a little bit at a time so that you don't get any wrinkles or air bubbles. Once you have it all on there, once again, you can cut off the large unused section and put it back onto the backing paper, and then continue trimming off any excess. So that's looking pretty good, but to make it much more stable, I have a little trick for you. Grab some cardboard. Mine is literally cut from the box that the contact paper was delivered in. Cut a piece of cardboard to fit in the bottom of the magazine holder. You'll want to try it in place and then trim it down little by little until it's a really snug fit. And then cover it with more contact paper, trimming the corners so that it folds over neatly. And then you'll just glue that into the bottom, which is going to help reinforce it to keep it stable and sturdy. Then cut two more pieces that fit in the front and the back of the magazine holder and cover them with contact paper the same way, and glue them in place to finish it up. So would you look at that? We took these sad, cheap, broken magazine holders and we transformed them to be sturdy and stylish. So next, I have a little hack for a new way to use a magazine holder. I repeated all of the steps from earlier with different colored contact paper. And now we're going to add dividers. So bring in a spare one and cut it down so that you have just the front and the back. You may need to trim it down on the edges so that it fits really cleanly inside. Once you have them fitting nicely, you can probably guess, cover them with contact paper. And then carefully add glue to the edges and glue them in place to split it into 3 sections. Or, of course, you could just add one to split it into 2 sections. And that's it. I decided to use mine as a little card station. So I added cards, envelopes, and gift bags, and now everything is organized and in one place. And similarly, if you want to add dividers going the other way, just cut more cardboard rectangles and mark how tall they'll have to be. Cut them down and cover them with contact paper, and then carefully glue them in place. And now you have horizontal dividers, which I used for craft supplies of different sizes. You could also use this for a homework station or a work from home desk organizer. And again, how great is it that we made these out of cheap, falling apart, old magazine holders? So I'd love to know in a comment what kind of organization projects you're taking on and how they're going for you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.